We're here outside the county ground in Swindon for Swindon versus Gillingham. It's going to be a good one. We're here with Forthebadge. We're going to see what the fans think before kick-off. You think you're in a relegation battle?
No. I think if we win today, we'll get more motivated and go up.
What about yourself?
Yeah, exactly the same. I think if we win today, give some motivation, kick up the arse, go up the league.
One result doesn't change anything in my eyes. Like, great if we can get a win today, fantastic. But let's just need to sort ourselves out.
Oh, scenes. Scenes. Back to the pub afterwards.
So, if you win today and you go on to have a good, stay up and have a good season, what is next season plans for Swindon?
I don't look that far ahead. I really don't.
One step at a time.
Yeah, I mean, how many managers have we had since 2015? It's something like 16. I can't possibly look forward to next August. Yeah. See what happens this season first.
What are the best things and the worst things about League Two and about Swindon?
Oh, so I feel like the best thing about League Two and Swindon is that Swindon used to be in the Premier League, so we're a really big club. And being League Two is probably better than National League, which is really good.
The best thing about being a Swindon fan is the core supporters. Some of the lads that I come out here and watch the football with, we've been coming out here since the 1980s. Good bunch of local support. Yeah. The worst thing, some of the pre-match food.
Hopefully we can get up a bit more. Yeah. But the negatives is it's like we're like near the relegation zone. We need to climb up.
Yeah, we don't want to go into.
That's it.
We don't want to go to the
National League.
It's hard league to get out of, isn't it?
100%. Well, I was saying to my dad on the way in, I think we're in a relegation battle now. I am expecting us to be in the National League next year at this point. I know it sounds negative, but history, like the last 4 years of the current ownership and that, it's a downward trajectory, isn't it? And it's like, if it's not this year, it'll be next year. So we need to change. So something needs to change upstairs.
A nicer atmosphere than it is at Premiership. I mean, there was something on the news yesterday about Premiership prices, and people can't keep up with how much it's costing to go see a Premiership. So therefore, go and support a lower league team that is more desperate for your money. That's what I'd say. I think spread the money around. Yeah. And I'd include the National League and even lower. Swindon Supermarine, just up the road, they need the support as well.
What you're gonna see is some decisions made by proper referees. Yeah, that's what you're gonna see. These referees that we have out here, they're not the best in the world, but they have a hard old job to do, and they've got to make decisions and they've got to stick by them. These are the guys that really do keep lower league football running.
And there's a lot of in the lower leagues. There's a lot of classic rivalries, amazing stories, a lot of history there that people just don't know about. And there's history between, I've heard that there's history between you and Gillingham. So could you explain a bit on that? Do you know anything about it?
There was something that happened in the tunnel here, I think, in 1978, which is even before my time.
See, I'm not old enough to know it. I know of it. I know there's something there. Do I know why? No, I've no idea.
But you're going to back Swindon all the way through.
Yeah, but I'll say I'll worry about Gillingham when we can sort ourselves out.
Wow.
And there's quite a bit of animosity between the fans. So I've been there. The Swindon fans calling them pikeys. There's Gillingham fans returning with insults as I was on the coach. I rather fancy that's all faded a bit. And people have forgotten what it was all about, and it's just ancient history now.
We were start season. You look at it now, no chance in hell. But football's up and down, it's a roller coaster. I always say it to everyone. Everyone's jumping on this bandwagon like he's got to go. But do you want to be a Man City and win all the time? It's boring. You've got to be up and down, innit? So for me, bare minimum playoffs. If we don't, just start getting away.
Forthebadge, I'm here with
JR.
JR? You repping the badge. What about Mr. Holloway? What are you thinking about that man?
Excited, looks good. Got a bit of potential, innit? He's been at QPR, he's been at a few good clubs, and I reckon we'll struggle to get promoted because it's too late now. But yeah, I'm excited for him.
Yeah. And so with Holloway, what is the plans for the season going forward? If you win today as well, it'll be a massive result. It's a bit of as that last fan said, a bit of a needle derby. Yeah. You've got a lot of history between the clubs. If you win today, that could strive your clubs going forward. What do you think?
Definitely, I think right now all we can really push for is mid-table at best, but if we get a few good wins, I think it'll be a good season to remember maybe.
Alright, mid-game thoughts for 25 minutes in, 1-0 down, also suffered a red card. How are we going to bounce back from this?
I mean, red cards changed the game, on it. Let's be honest. To be fair though, I mean, Swindon have carried on. Like, they're still going forward a bit, but it's been all Gillingham really, all Gillingham. Even with the backing of the fans, Swindon just can't seem to get any shots off or anything. It looked like it was going to be a good game first, like 10 minutes in.
It looked like it was going to be a good game. The rivalry was starting to show. Players were fouling each other. A good bit of aggression and passion was shown. But the rest called a red card within the first 5 minutes. Was it a red card? Definitely a yellow, but was it a red card? No.
You can't give a red 8 minutes in.
Yeah, you can't give a red card 8 minutes in. Offside. 1-0 to Gillingham.
25 minutes.
Come on, Swindon. Post-match thoughts. We've left 2 minutes early. We assume Gillingham's won that 1-0. Hopefully things have changed since we've left.
I mean, second half was just a bit piled.
A bit lacklustre.
Yeah, it's just, I mean,
we were just missing that venom, and our quality in the final third just wasn't very good.
Yeah, they did well to actually come back into the game after the red card.
Yeah.
Just nothing, no penetration, some laziness from some players as well. Like,
yeah.
The passing, that was bad.
I think, it kind of seemed like a nervous Swindon.
Yeah.
And I think with, new manager, maybe there are some shaky legs out there today, maybe, but maybe a lack of confidence. But
yeah, some players did look like they lacked confidence, and if they didn't know what to do with it, they just booted it forward to the man up top. But you can't do that every time.
Exactly.
You can't get a goal out like that all the time.
Exactly. Well,
I know it could do right now. Maybe.